kicker Zane Gonzalez ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, set, Mike, watch Mike. He runs. Shift. Put it to him, jet, Put it to him, jet,
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check. Lucky.
Here's Vic. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
I got you, boy. Jam it. Switch one.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Flush and a big loss here as he's taken down. Kevin Green able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Hey, switch gears. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check nickel. Hey. Tight dog. Switch.
Vic readies to throw, and he's going to go down again. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Check. Slam.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hatchet. Show it.
From the shotgun, Griffin steps away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Here we go. 59, Reed. Mike's 59. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Check 50. Check 50. Check it back. Check it back.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Kill. He's coming. He's running.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
59's Mike. Check. 59. Hey,
On first down, it's Sanders. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Mike 50. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check 90. Check 99.
Running right, here's Sanders.
Why?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from Tampa. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
6 yards. 45. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Rotate. Kill. Check.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. They'll run it with Jackson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Go. Check safe.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
45's the mic. Yeah, let's go.
Vick on 3rd and 2. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Double up. He's got it.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Shift. Watch the shift. Sponge. No. He's checking.
Now here's Vick. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
SOS. Tighten up.
They'll run here with Bo.
Safety's creeping.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.